Have you ever wondered at our irrational fascination with the moon and our powers? I enjoy the distance that exists between us. Your infrequent visits grant me more freedom to enjoy my own time, especially enclosed in this suitcase.
Hi. Hi, I'm here. I'm Ailey.
Don't panic, my lord.
Hi, I'm Sputnik 1's twin sister.
Constantine. Has the voting started? You see, here is the number of votes I have estimated. The pro-draft, don't forget our bet. The one who loses will pay for the new... The final vote is not today. Z's speech is still ongoing. She's just started the part on Article 3, Section 5 of the Rules of Procedure. But the speech has already lasted 7 hours. Even some delegates have left. What? A filibuster? Yes, and Katz's speech will be right after that.
Look at where you are. A human. She started from human. She... on... they call... there. Any is... fortunate. The record of... the... division. Yeah,
As witness?
Yes. Your report means a lot.
I can provide the report, but if I say something wrong, will it affect the special prosecutors?
Sonetto, just honestly tell them what you saw. Focus on the Supreme Court. They value the sense of
justice.
And that's a noble cause.
I will do my best, Madam Z.
Call the witness.
Greetings.
May the peace be with us. Sonetto, as informed by the subpoena, you have been called forth by the accuser, Bernard Wilson, to testify as the witness in court.
We did not know each other. I heard of him at work, but we rarely worked together.
Then why did he call you?
I was one of the parties involved in the 1929 storm incident. I submitted a detailed report of that. He searched the database and found Then, Madam Z asked if I would be willing to provide the report and attend court as witness.
Could you tell me the reason why you agreed to testify?
My immediate supervisor is having a long-term treatment, and there are more time slots available on my schedule. I am happy to be able to make a difference during the time, and more importantly, I personally believe that there is still much room for improvement for the Foundation's office in Chicago in the United States.
What is this, Miss Sonetto?
This is a record of all my travels from the time I received the promotion order in the research center to go to the office in Chicago in the United States, to the time I went back to the headquarters of the Foundation when the storm came. This is the field report and diary I wrote about the storm in 1929.
What point do you make?
I would like to prove that the Foundation's office in Chicago in the United States violated the Declaration, Fight for the Peace and Order of Mankind, and the rights of some humans and...
You're tarnishing our reputation! I request a debate duel! I won't allow her—
Mr. Seth, I haven't checked the— Silence, please.
Your Honor, you can examine the files one by one while we're having— I can't bear to see the long history of our office—
Sonetto is an investigator with rich combat experience. There is no good. Do you accept the debate?
I have no objection, madam.
Please to the stage, duelists. The debate during your duel will be faithfully recorded. 3 defeats in the debate of one side will end the duel. You have the floor now.
This trial is mine to judge.
I have decades of historical materials of the office and know it better than anyone else. While you were in office for just— What makes you think—
Whether the history is long or short, it does not affect the validity of the facts. Article 78 of the International Law of Procedure states, any individual who has knowledge of the case and has an independent will is obliged to testify as witness. Hereon, I shall prove the value of my testimony.
An eye for an eye. Pay for thy sins with thy blood. Resistance is futile. A tooth for a tooth. Atop the scale of justice. Pay for thy sins with thy blood. The law is above all else. Resistance is futile. A tooth off thou go. Feeleth pain and knoweth regret. Thou shalt make an atonement for thy sins in full. Resistance is futile. An eye for an eye. An eye for an eye. Feeleth pain and knoweth regret.
February 14th, 1929, after the storm. Half of the staff in the office were absent from work. I learned that this was permitted by the director. They were required to sell alcohol. The malpractice.
Slander! It's individual behavior of the employees who do not comply with the rules.
A tooth for a tooth. Atop the scale of justice. Pay for thy sins with thy blood. The law is above all else. An eye for an eye. Off thou go. Feeleth pain and knoweth regret. Thou shalt make an atonement for thy sins in full. Atop the scale of justice. Atop the scale.
Off thou go.
Pay for thy sins with thy blood. Thou shalt make an atonement for thy sins in full.
That morning, an hour and a half before my encounter with Timekeeper, a procession appeared in the square in front of the office. They were mostly humans, with a few arcanists. They were protesting against the high registration fee charged by the office for registering their identity information. In addition, there was a racial brawl in the square, but the office did not send anyone to pacify the crowd or maintain the order.
Do you have any evidence?
I wrote them in my diary. Does that count as evidence?
Yes. Please tell me which page it is on.
An eye, a tooth for a tooth. Pay for thy sins with thy blood. Feeleth pain and knoweth regret.
Take it easy. Take it easy.
Memorize the script before you open your mouth, Miss Sonetto.
Beating. Please don't. Please don't. Stars. Beating. Greetings.
What are you saying?
Agreed. That was certainly... Very well. Trust me.
These are all insignificant. To be honest, you can find similar problems in any large... as long as we manage the office in a different way or change the... But you claimed that we violated the Declaration of Peace. This is...
I am not slandering the office. Schneider. You refuse to offer a human, no, an entire family, the shelter of the Foundation.
Yes. Great.
Schneider, a friend we met, she once chose to join the Foundation under the pressure of both the Storm and Manus Vindictae. But instead of offering any solution or help, you just gave her a rejection. I found this letter in her suit pocket. It had a small line written on it. Poppers... fuck off.
I had completely no idea what this was about. Not to mention the fact that no one at the office had ever heard of the Storm. What help could they...
In this particular case, you should have reported to the headquarters or to the... I do not understand why there was such wording on it. Was it because she did not pay enough shelter fee to qualify for... Or was it because the wand she used was transformed by Arcanum, which does not the Declaration of Peace say, everyone strong or weak, rich or poor of... They were humans. If only they had made it...
In the particular circumstance at present, it's impossible for the headquarters to take in... But you bring out a possibility. A possibility. Thank you very much for your testimony, Miss Sin, and also for the debate, Mr.
I seem to be too emotional just now.
Miss Sonetto, you brought us a great debate. Have you heard of... You should come when you're free.
This trial is mine to judge. An eye for an eye.
For everyone.
Feeleth pain and knoweth regret.
Please don't.
An eye for an eye. The law is above all else. Feeleth pain and knoweth regret.
Please don't.
A tooth for a tooth. An eye for an eye. Pay for thy sins with thy blood. Noble or lowly, sin shall be punished. A tooth for a tooth. The law is above all else.
Goodbye.
An eye for an eye.
Please. Beating.
The law is above all else. Resistance is futile. Off thou go. Off thou go.
Stars. Beating.
Thou shalt make an atonement for thy sins in full. An eye for an eye.
Please.
A tooth for a tooth. An eye for an eye. Pay for thy sins with thy blood.
Please.
Noble or lowly, sin shall be punished. A tooth for a tooth. Pay for thy sins with thy blood.
For everyone. Beating.
Off thou go.
Stars.
Thou shalt make an atonement for thy sins in full. Resistance is futile.
Please don't.
A tooth for a tooth.
For everyone.
Pay for thy sins with thy blood.
Goodbye.
Resistance is futile.
Greetings. Agreed. Huh. Very well. Rotten luck! That was certainly a choice. Have I startled you? Move away from me. Agreed. Our victory comes in a tide of blood. That was certainly a choice. Trust me, it won't hurt. Agreed.
Throw away.
That was agreed.
Throw away.
Huh. Very well. A little surprise.
Go. Go.
But I hope you like a splash of red. Have I startled you? Get away from me. That was agreed. Our blood will burn. A little surprise. Get away from me. Oh, welcome. You appear to have come in a hurry.
This trial is mine to judge.
Agreed.
An eye for an eye.
Have I startled you?
Beating.
Using troops.
Oh, welcome. You appear to have come.
eye for an eye. A tooth for a tooth.
That was certainly a
Pay for thy
choice.
sins with thy blood. Feeleth pain and knoweth regret.
Have I startled you?
Goodbye. For everyone.
Agreed. I hope you like a splash of red.
An eye for an eye.
A little surprise. Close your eyes. It will all be over soon.
Noble or lowly, sin shall be punished. An eye for an eye. Pay for thy sins with thy blood. Feeleth pain and knoweth regret.
Beating.
Off thou go.
Agreed.
Thou shalt make an atonement for thy sins in full.
Battles have little meaning, save for
An eye for an eye.
agreed.
Pay for thy sins with thy blood.
Have I startled you?
A tooth for a tooth, an eye for an eye. Feeleth pain and knoweth regret.
Goodbye.
The law is above all else. Resistance is futile. A tooth for a
That
tooth.
was certainly a choice. A little surprise. Agreed.
Off thou go. An eye for an eye.
Our blood will burn.
Thou shalt make an atonement for thy sins in full. Feeleth pain and knoweth regret.
Please don't.
I hope you like a splash of red.
A tooth for a tooth.
Our victory comes in a tide of blood. Close your eyes. It will all be over soon.
Noble or lowly, sin shall be punished.
That was certainly a choice.
For everyone.
Our blood will burn.
Please.
eye. A tooth for a tooth.
Agreed.
Pay for thy sins with thy blood.
Battles have little meaning, save for the prizes to be won. Oh, welcome. You appear to have come in a hurry. That was certainly a choice.
A tooth for a tooth.
Our blood will burn.
Feel it pain and know with regret.
Agreed. Have I startled you?
Please.
An eye for an eye. A tooth for a tooth. Feel it pain and know with regret.
For everyone.
Noble or lowly, sin shall be punished.
Look away from me.
Thou
I hope you like a splash of red.
For everyone.
Thou shalt make an atonement for thy sins in full.
Close your eyes. It will all be over soon. Agreed.
Feeleth pain and knoweth regret.
A little surprise.
Battles have little meaning, save for the prizes to be won. Have you ever wondered at our irrational fascination with